Hey guys, yeah, I'm gonna talk about some things that have been pissing the fuck out of me for the past few weeks. Now, first of all, a few days ago, this random guy walks up to me on the metro and asks me, "Are you anorexic?" Now, first of all, you don't ask someone a question like that because if you haven't been anorexic or you're not anorexic, you don't know how they think. For all you know, a question like that could make their problems worsen. They can put something in the brain where they're all like, "Oh, maybe I should stop eating even more," or I don't know. Instead of losing 10 pounds, maybe they'll want to lose another 30. It just, like, they could be just recovering, and all of a sudden you just put them right back down to where they started. You never know, because you don't know how someone that's like that thinks. And also, I mean, yeah, I'm thin, but, like, come on. Do I look anywhere near anorexic to you? I mean, if I was anorexic, wouldn't my ribs be popping out? And as you can see by looking at my stomach, I had just finished eating. So, if I had just finished eating, obviously I'm not anorexic. So yeah, basically, that statement really pissed me off. Like, I don't understand where he gets off asking a random person a question like that. Where does he have the right to ask some random person if they're anorexic? And so what if I was? What is he gonna do about it? And another thing that's been pissing me off lately is, I'm sure at least half of you know what LGBTIQ stands for. If not, it stands for lesbians, gay, bis, transsexual, transgender, intersex, and queer. Now, what's pissing me off about that is the fact that I do not fall in any of those categories, being a pansexual, which is not... Thank you, Mom. Which is not... Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot what I was going to say. I kind of got sidetracked. But pansexual basically is completely excluded from the homosexual world. Like, the gay community doesn't acknowledge pansexual as a sexual orientation. I don't think that's right, because they do fall into a queer category because they do date women and men. And people associate it with bi. It's not bi. I'm not bisexual, and I don't want to be associated with bisexual. I have no problem with bisexuals per se, but I'm just not one of them. A pansexual falls in love with the personality and not an extra piece of skin between their legs or lack of skin between their legs. So that really upsets me, because I don't understand why people don't acknowledge pansexual as a real sexuality. A lot of people don't even know what it is. Well, now you do. If you want to YouTube, Google it or whatever, go ahead. I mean, people should realize what it is. People should know. I mean, a lot of people also associate themselves with bi because they feel the same way as I do, but they don't know about pansexual. And, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. I think people are very oblivious to their own sexualities these days, and it's kind of sad. It's sad. See, another thing that's been really pissing me off is people are associating me with goth. Yeah, I wear dark clothes sometimes, and I wear a lot of makeup sometimes, but that doesn't mean I'm goth. I mean, look at me today. I'm wearing a white shirt, blue jeans, and white shoes. That don't look too goth to me. Now, yeah, sometimes I do dress like that, but that doesn't mean I'm goth. And it's a silly expression, but we're not cans of soup, and we don't need labels. People are who they are, and I think it's tearing our society apart. All these labels, oh, I can't associate with this group person because she's a prep and I'm goth. It's so ridiculous. Or I should, kill that emo kid because I'm a punk. I'm not bashing anyone here. I'm not trying to make fun. I'm just saying that these labels are what is making the society so difficult to live in. I don't want to involve myself with any of it. When people label other people, it just pisses me off. What pisses me off is when people label themselves as emo. I don't know, labels should just be gone. People are people, they are who they are, love them or hate them for their personality, not for the way they look. I mean, I have some preppy friends who are the sweetest people ever. I have some goth friends who I'm just using labels to explain, I don't know. Anyway, I have some goth friends that are vegetarians, and I have some people that look like everyday normal people that are my friends who have the craziest personalities ever. That's my mom. Say hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Okay, so yeah, like, labels just, people are more than a label. People are more than a name. People are what's on the inside, not the outside. And yeah, someone can like a certain style, but that doesn't mean that they're a certain way. So that's another thing that I really disagree with. Another thing is the fact that I'm a vegetarian. I've been a vegetarian for 6 years. And I don't think, like, I've actually gotten people making fun of me for being a vegetarian. But I don't see where these people get off making fun of someone for what they decide to eat. I mean, like, I have no problem with people who eat meat. Yes, I prefer people to hunt because the animals are free, they have a chance to survive, they're happy, and it's the way life is, like, meant to happen. People are omnivorous, and I respect that. But people are omnivorous, and if they choose not to eat meat, they can. It's their business. I don't eat, like, a rabbit. That's one thing I find ridiculous. Rabbits don't eat pasta, which is one thing I'm obsessed with. I don't see why you should make fun of someone for not wanting to eat dead animal flesh that comes from a farm where they're starved, pumped with steroids, and mistreated in the most gruesome, cruel ways. I don't see why you should make fun of someone for not wanting to eat it. I mean, and look at all the diseases. Look how many people are dying from eating maple leaf meat. How many people are dying from we're dying from mad cow syndrome, or, like, all these different things. People are getting so sick from eating meat now, and that's because people in, like, the factories aren't cleaning the equipment properly. They're not, like, taking anything seriously about the meats, and that's one of the most serious things that you have to watch out for is the meat, because there's so many things that can go wrong with it. And, like, thanks to that, all these people are dying.